Ah, yes, yes, excellent, excellent. See, get. No, not you. You. No, no, you. I'll get there in the end. There we go. But there we are. Yes, we're here, and I've got to admit, I'm uh, I'm not happy with this image in the background. I'm kind of offended, to be honest. As much as I really do love the genre, I'm a little offended with what's going on here. Standing here. What's this? You're walking straight at me. Ah, but yes, welcome to the Small Saga stream. It's just the demo, obviously. Um, I've not been sent the full game or anything by any means. Though, cause for celebration, we've got about 14 followers now, which is very unexpected. Some very lovely people have been passing my name around, and equally nice people have been following, which is very nice. A little slurp. Mm, mm. I know you love that. But yes, welcome. Welcome to the place where we will dive deep down under the streets of London and expose the abundance of what appears to be rodent knife crime. It's a real problem, folks. When everyone talks about knife crime, we ain't talking about the humans. It's the rats, man. They get smarter. It's basically like Skaven. Basically, if you've never lived in England and you've read or seen Warhammer, it's basically the Skaven. It's basically the Skaven. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same, right down to the accents. I might just be throwing I might just be throwing London under the bus here, to be honest. But yeah. So I've done my usual 10 minutes just to help run things out. The VOD channel's been doing okay. Mostly avoiding just talking for 10 minutes to avoid that absolute, how to best put it? Crapshoot. It seems like YouTube and even Twitch are starting to treat their content creators a little strangely. But I'm no man of global business, so I'll keep my comments to myself, I suppose. And Lord knows I'm not making any revenue, so it's not like it's affecting me directly yet. But obviously, support your streamers, support your YouTube artists. They're trying hard in a platform that's a bit unstable at the moment. But yeah, in the meantime, I've been looking forward to playing some wonderful ratty adventures. Deep beneath the British sewers, and it is set in London. Thank you very much. These are British rats, so my narration is going to be 100% accurate. All depiction of knife violence is going to be 100% accurate. Sorry, London. Tokyo spoilt me. What can I say? Tokyo has really spoilt me. You know, everyone's very quite safe here, and mostly just keeps to themselves. Everyone's kind of just wants to get to work and then get out of work, which I respect. As much as the sort of culture of like overworking is sort of like shown on like online and talked about, there's change coming on here. I've talked to a lot of people, and there's a lot of change coming. Drinking culture's disappearing. Certain expectations are disappearing. People want to go home and do things. Basically, I mean, it's still an issue in its own right, of course, but there's change. There is change in the air. It's also election season, which means people are going around in vans with speakers on top, giving speeches. It's a thing. It's very much a real thing. Someone else was actually nice enough to suggest I should actually start doing a little the odd video, maybe a just chatting stream, or maybe some actual videos of just some of the small etiquette stuff that people don't cover from a purely foreigner's point of view. Something as simple as how to hand money over at a counter. Like, you never hand over physical money in hand. You know, it's never money into hand. It's into a small tray, for example. You pick on this very quickly, but for those who might be interested, I could definitely do some little videos about that. Just double checking some of my settings, and there's like sort of a few other things that might be interesting to people, just like food, just like availability of food, certain products. For example, I don't know where I'd go for shaving stuff. That was one of the big things I actually found, because you don't get this catly smooth without some razors. I don't want any stubble. Maybe that'll be an alt. Maybe that could be an alt skin. Like just a little stubble on my chin. But yeah, just little things like that I think could go a long way. Obviously some of it is subject to my own area, so it's a bit like I say I'm in Tokyo. I'm in part of Yokohama. That is not Tokyo. to be blunt. But it's so intertwined, it's hard to really distinguish yourself. Like, I travel into Tokyo for work and all sorts, and it's actually doable here. Like, I just flash my phone at the train station and I'm gone. That's still crazy to me how easy the commute is, and I don't think I'd even tolerate the idea of a commute that long. Like an hour long in England. I don't think I would. I know plenty of people do, but with such a shitty system in place, it's unfair that they do. But yeah, so that's a possibility. So please comment, hype up, or berate me in some form if you like the idea or not. So I think, but I might just dive in. This is particularly a game I've been really looking forward to. For those who know me, I'm a massive fan of things like Redwall, Mouse Guard, which is another fantastic thing you should check out. The art alone is amazing. And then there's more recent RPG stuff like Historia, Owlswood, Ghost of a Tale, Tooth and Tail. There's so many little sort of animal games that I'm basically dying to try. Like, they are just so precious. But also in many cases, it has to be done with a straight face for me to really enjoy it. Like this one in particular, this game does that very well because, like, it's like, oh look, it's a cat, a cat fighting a mouse with a blade. It's like, oh no, they're trying to kill each other. This is blood will be drawn. This is a creature fighting a titan, a giant. You know what I mean? I like this sort of mix of the sort of animal expectation of cutesiness mixed in with this raw reality. And this is brutality, like, we're gonna find out if this is low fiction or high fiction, like high fantasy or low fantasy. Is this just Warhammer 40k? Oh, Warhammer Fantasy for that matter. I also got a drink with me this time because last time my voice got really sore. I don't know how so many artisan here do so well. There must be some level of like sort of vocal training for yourself. But now, let us slowly fade in. Ah, there we go. I've shrunk myself down, so I'm more of a appropriate rat size. As much as it wounds my feline ego to do so. I will be, yeah, I will, as much as like, we'll probably be fighting a cat at some point. I'm not happy about it. I'm just not. I'm disgusted. But what's going on over here? Everything posted. Yep. All right, all the feeds are updated. So here we go. Sound off, full screen. Oh, that's a bit of a weird. I didn't notice that actually. It means reshaping this screen a bit. But no, I've zoomed in now, so it's fine. It's basically a smaller resolution in a larger box, and I just kind of zoomed you guys in. I'm fine with that. If it means less pressure from our PC, it's always had a bit of an issue, my little PC. Well, it hasn't had an issue actually. It's far for a complete opposite. It's just I don't like to overstress it. The little thing's doing as best as it can, and I'm not pushing this like little fella. It's done too well. I do love it. I've even like to Twitter at like at B-Link, just like, I love you little PCs, please. I love them. Only mildly desperate, so But yeah, let's just kick into it. Spring, dun. Special victims unit. There's the gherkin. There it is, that weird shit building. That's the gherkin. It's literally shaped like a gherkin, and everyone calls it the gherkin. Because why not? Oh. The Underriver. Always a good start. What manner of vermin leaks beneath our feet? What kind of secrets lurk in the heart of rats? Oh. Come on, Verm, keep up. Oh, God, Verm, put some clothes on, you filthy animal. Oh, they're doing that. Like, don't do... I know this is a common, like, stupid point, really. It doesn't actually matter. But inconsistency is scary, alright? If everyone else is wearing pants and then someone else Donald Ducks it, like, this guy's wearing a tabard, at least something's covered. He's just not. He's just wang out. Granted, I'd like the confidence to go wang out with just a cloak on. I mean, you know, that's a confidence thing. I can respect. I'm doing my best, Lance. Lance, what a name. But your legs are twice the size of mine. Ha! That won't do at all. Here's an idea. Why don't you take pot lead for a bit? You think I'm ready? I have no doubt. I'm your supportive friend or brother. And I'm just calling it now I'm a dead mouse. Because I've got a name like Lance in this early stage. And I sure as fuck hasn't seen anyone called Lance in the promos, so... According to Dad's letter, we just need to follow the arrows. They'll point the way to the gods' food hoard. Okay, so we are doing one where we do reference humans. I'm assuming that's humans. The gods. So just keep following the path. We should hit it in no time. Alright, I can do this. Stay on my tail, bro. Oh, it's your bro as well. Doomed. 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 Mouse Warrior Pro tip. Hold X to run and C to open the menu. Ah. I'm using a controller. Oh, so X. Oh, alright. Oh, cool. Bows and arrows. Dope. Skill trees. Dope. That's an extensive skill tree. Is he not dead? Death? 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 Oh, there we go, yeah. Scary. Not going on all fours, a little disappointed, but no, I'm not a game programmer or artist, so I'm not going to comment. I don't get a say, really. Ooh. Ooh, I want. Popsicle bridge! What a weird bridge. Looks like underriver rat handiwork. It's crude, but it should hold. Those filthy underriver rats. Like, what, are we... Oh god, we are! We are actually racist! God damn it! What? God damn it! We're prejudiced. Do you think there are any out now? It's possible we don't bring our weapons. We didn't bring our weapons just for show. Are you scared? A little. That's okay. There's no shame in feeling fear. All mice feel it. Oh, so we're mice. Alright, yeah, we're mice. All mice? Even Blade Master Leo? Even Leo. Ha! No way. Oh, I don't. That doesn't feel good. It's always weird. Mice always get to be the good creatures, despite the fact rats are like actually more intelligent, etc. Like, and domesticated and really cute pets. Yes. A peanut, nutritious. Check out, someone dropped a peanut. Nice find. Maybe we should hold on to it in case you feel weak later. But don't get too full. There'll be plenty of more food when we're heading. I can almost smell it. Mouse Warrior Pro tip. Irons can be equipped from the equip menu. Once the food item has been equipped, it can be used in every battle. What? Nope. Crunchy and nutritious. Dope. Oh man, I know someone with more RPG experience will probably get like more out of this than I have, because I gotta admit, this is like my first RPG. I just kind of avoided them growing up. I'm not sure really why, just sort of trends. Oh, look at this, vandalizing the sewer. It's hardly a crime, is it? No, step you two. We should have to face combined wrath of Bree and... Hey out, boy. We got company. Get with the program. Stilt, Bree and Stilton. Another step you two, or you have to... We've done that part already. Rest assured, sirs, we make no trouble. My brother and I are just passing through. Well, you see, we're rats in most sort of, like, child's fiction, so that kind we gotta be the baddies. Also, I've got to talk British, like, because we are in London. So, you know, fair dues. Oh god, I'm getting fucking flushed away flashbacks. Le Frog. A painfully, cringe-worthily British film. And then there's a toll road, you see. What do you mean a toll road? A little bit of both, to be perfectly honest with you. Do you mean toll? Toil road. Bit of both, really. It's 10 seats each to pass. No way. We're not paying you filbert and lousy diddly squat. Now, Verm, let's show some decorum. Sirs, I'm afraid my brother have no seeds in our persons. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to let us through anyway. No seeds, huh? Do you smell that, Stilton? I think I do, Brie. It's the smell of a liar. Let's gut these two and scrounge seeds from their corpse. Escalation. Oh, I enjoyed that. Oh, okay. I'm a happy lad. I like this. Just remember your training, Verm. Attack them until they fall down? Exactly. Swipe. With sack Brie. Hey. Oh. Alright. Let's keep going strong, I guess. If I do this once... Okay, we'll see how this mana system works. Do I generate one a turn? No, I've got none now, okay. Yeah, I get one, yeah, so I generate one. So I have to wait 2 turns for that. Okay, that's a nice, nifty, quick system. Pop out! Get down here, Verm. Oh, not murder. Okay. You little round Chief Saga will have your heads for this. Yeah, Saga the Slayer will chop you into mouse meat. No, let's scurry off. Saga the Slayer. Maybe the tale is true. What tale? Where did the tunnels that a water vole fell into the Underriver 4 seasons ago? Damn it! The fucking vole pirates! We've read bloody Redwall. They're always bloody around. He grew fat on the water waste. Gross. He's so fat that the Underriver's rats started worshipping him as their chieftain. Some days he's so big as a horse that he swings around god weapons like they're nothing. That can't be true. No Underriver can grow that big, right? Who can say? I always thought it was a myth, just like ghosts and muswolves. Right, just ghosts and muswolves. Let's go find out. We call him God Eater. There he is. There is the boy. Look at him. Look at him. With his buster blade. Oh wait, is this his story? Alright, yeah, so there was a storm. He went overboard. Came ashore, found a sword, and then grew fat. And now can use the sword. Cool. Oh, let's just take a moment to appreciate this. Let's just take a deep moment to appreciate this S. That's good to see. That's really good to see. I'm happy about this. I'm happy about this. Oh, it's going under. Okay. Not used to this like perspective. What? It's a goddamn shrine. It's a shrine to your hero. Whoa, Blade Master Leo. What's a statue doing down here? Perhaps the Underriver scoundrels built it. Even they know to respect the power of the crown. No way, they must have looted it. Wow. Really dismissing an entire race for like the actions of a few, huh? This is Redwall. I'm poking fun. I really enjoyed this series, but yeah, it was very much just rats are bad guys. We had one book where a stoat was brought up in Redwall. but because he was a stoat, he was always destined to be a bad guy, and they kind of it basically comes off as a bit like you can't fight race. it just comes off wrong, and it isn't the point, I know, but it sticks with you. I guess that's more likely. In any case, we should take a quick prayer for protection. To save your game, say a prayer at the statue. Smart rose, pray regularly. Are you saying I save scum? How dare you? Wielding a needle-like rapier. Inara blameless Leo, slayer of Ironfang the Vulpus, saver of Sol Hill Village, and hero to all. Blameless Leo stands proud. Save the game. Yes. Oh, we're saving the middle. I'm never gonna save in the first slot. Do you hear me, game? All right, cool. Blow him out. Meow. Meow. Ratzumis with my peanut, which I never used during that fight, actually. Oh, it's these tossers again. Oi, Chief! They're here! Oh, God! 2 mice. Rats, I can understand. You tell me you got your asses kicked by 2 widow mice. Don't underestimate them, Chief. The big one's scary good shot with that bow. And the little one's got some fancy sword work going on. Pathetic, the both of you. I'll deal with the runts myself. Chief, I presume. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. What a letdown. He said he was as big as a horse, Lance. Mind your manners. Ha! Quite a smart tongue on there, little one. I bet it won't be so smart when it comes from you, man. Oh, God. He's got a trick weapon. It is true. He does possess a god weapon. I say hello to Titan Reaper. This butte can cut through all creatures, great and small. Mice, rats, fish. Philides. What? Philides? Philides? Is that like a genuine word I'm just not aware of? Mice, rats, fish. Philides, and even brought down a Nightwing one time. And so what do we do? Keep your nerve firm. The Voltork's big and carries an impressive weapon. But I wonder, can he even swing it without thumping so unwieldy? Can I heck? I can carve you up like butter. Oh, that's a dope weapon. There's my peanut. Attack! Let's start big, shall we? If I could tank this, maybe. I'm gonna be a bitch and see if I can just, like, tank it if he's gonna keep going for him. Come on, you flea-bin, yellow-bellied losers. Don't take the bait, verm. That's a counterattack. Hey, 1864. Welcome back. It's good. I'm small. I'm small rat fighting. Oh, I don't know if people can actually see it. Actually, that's a good point. Here we go. Let me just nestle down here. This is Smol Saga. This is a pair of British rats in the sewers of London, and we're going on an adventure. And this man is the notorious water vole that fell in the sewers and became a pirate. And he wields a god weapon, which is a Swiss Army knife. This is my brother Lance, who's totally not going to die as part of the storyline, because he's in none of the promo material. I'm Verm here. And we're on and we're also on a quest. So it's all oh yeah, right. There we go. There we go. You can see what's going on. They've got metalsmithing. But they also just use stuff we find as well. Like, I believe there's someone who uses a scalpel as a spear. It's very much a aesthetic I am very very weak too. Let's go for a mega. Fools, you dropped your guard. Oh god, anything triggers that. Ow. Attack! Quick shot. Oh. Item. No items on hand. Oh, beggar. I know exactly, right? It's adorable. Have you ever heard of Mouse Guard or Redwall? It's all very much that kind of aesthetic, and I have a massive love for it. And there's quite a few games on my list I will be playing on here that follow that same theme. All right, swipe. No, I can do quick shot. It is okay. Chevelle, I'm sorry, no. I'm playing the demo. If it was out, this would be like a 12-hour stream. Alright? Like, if it was out, like I said, this would be like 12 hours playing nothing but this. I have a huge, huge guilty pleasure for this genre. As I was just saying to 1864, like, I love stuff like Redwall, Mouse Guard, Ghost of a Tale, Tooth and Tail. There's tons of little games of this aesthetic. We at least recently played Little Gator as well, which totally counts. Totally counts. Or maybe that's more anthropomorphic. But this is like such a major, major love of mine. Let me turn it down a little bit so I can talk a bit better. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah. Use Goud. So defend. Defend. Pah! Yo, no, fan. Swipe! Oh, it's such a gorgeous art style as well. It really helps. Like, I'm obviously a very, very small channel. Oh, you played some. Ah! Another demo, I can't wait till it comes. Yeah, same. I am in the exact same boat. I actually only discovered... Okay, here's the real, like, dumb thing. I found out about this because I got on Twitter for, like, the first time ever. Like, I kid you not, first time ever on Twitter. I then decided, I'll check out Avery Attorney, because I loved that game, and I'd love to follow to see if they're doing anything else. Right underneath, they're talking about, you know, oh, by the way, here's this other dude, and he's making Smol Saga, and I was like, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon, sir. Would you mind coming over here a moment? Another game definitely going to play on this channel, Avery Attorney. Fantastic, fun little game. Mega shot. Nice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're actually committing to it. Yeah, the actual blood and stuff. Here we go. Sava's down. Let's get out of here. Bree and Stilton, my brothers in Christ. I love you. Don't leave us. When you're done, check out the dev's Twitter. I have followed, but I haven't gone scrolled too far down. I literally saw this game, installed it, and was like, I need to stream this. I've been because I teach, and it can be quite exhausting, and so like streaming has become this massive outlet for me of like organize, get things in order, sit down, play these games I wanted to play. Really, I just need art. Like, I'd love pixel art for the channel. Like, anything of this, like, magnitude. I just wish I had the talent. Get back here, you damn disloyal gutterets! You lost a lot of blood, Chief. Make your peace with the world. Oh, I long made my peace. Very well, then. This is where the part ways. Come along, Verm. Hey. You're going to Hey, you're going to heaven, aren't you? Hey, wait. Hey, you're going up to heaven, aren't you? Heaven? The god's food hoard just above here. We are. Then from one foul vermin to another. Don't bother. That place used to be a paradise, but now the yellow god roams the hall. All that awaits you is death. Farewell, Chief. May your soul pass to the next world unhindered. Lance, what's a yellow guard? That's a new one to me, but don't let it bug you, Verm. In all my travels, I've never seen or heard any deadly yellow god. It's the crazy mutterings of a dying rodent. Just ghosts and musswolves. Right, just ghosts and musswolves. Let's keep going. We almost got that horde. So I'm taking this, right? Look at this. It's amazing. It's so big. It is quite a weapon. I'm taking it with me. Forget it, Verm. Getting food is much higher priority than collecting some fancy god relic. Yeah, I guess you're right. But do you think a mouse could ever use a weapon like this? Hey, maybe the strongest mouse in the world, or the craziest. Stop making this sound like the plot of Berserk. You may... Am I going to become Berserk Mouse? Is that my destiny? To become Berserk Mouse? Ah, give me that shit, though. Ooh, treasure map. My treasure is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. That's a terrible map. It's a terrible map. You might have just leveled up. When a rodent levels up, they gain 1 skill star. Skill stars can be spent in the skill menu. Ooh. Ooh. You're spoiling me, game. You're spoiling me. Did I not get a point? Am I daft? Am I daft? There we go, more damage. So he's not got any yet, but that's... Oh, the first one's already taken. Oh. I'm smart. Right. I must admit, as I've said previously, I'm very upset about the idea of fighting a cat, though. I feel that's very much against the brand. I'm a little insulted. Like, what the hell, man? Not cool. Come on, let me have it. Let me have it. Let me. You're good as dead anyway. The script writings told me that from the start. Oh. My god. What a horde. This is one of the big things. When it comes to this kind of, like, storytelling, I'm always torn between it's just animals in the world, so everything's built around them, or in a human world, because then you get cool perspective stuff like this. And that's a really tough call in terms of favorite, because this is just cool, like using human stuff and like viewing them as these as literal titans that like walk and do things completely incomprehensible to you. You're canonically a stoat. That's the thing. I was gonna change my name because I can change my name in a week and a bit, but it's got to that point where it's like, do I actually stick to stoat now? Do I need to get a stoat model? is that more recognizable now than this model? Yeah. Just a rat flinging itself using an elastic band with a razor. It's basically a London rat, though. Like, you know. Beautiful, isn't it? Hands, peas, baked beans, meat, items I can't even describe. All neatly wrapped in hours for the taking. But we mustn't dawdle. Dad's letter says that your horde is overrun with hungry gods at dawn. Oh boy, what do we start with? Beans. Let's find some corn. Sorry, it's literally just there. It's literally Heinz baked beans. That is the joke. And like, I can't get stuff like that in Japan. And today they were asking me to describe stuff like, we're doing like a lot of English, like useful English, like food, because that's like the one thing everyone needs every country. First thing you need to know is how to feed yourself. I had to learn that in Japanese. Just something as simple as like "Korida desu ka?" and then like "Sumimasen, kudasai." Just I can point at food and get it. And so they're asking me to do stuff about breakfast, and it's like, man, I could murder a bacon butty, a bacon sandwich, and some beans. Like, oh man, there's little British foods. I'm like, man, I've not had that in months, and it actually does kind of like surprise you. And bananas and bread. And is that chocolate that I smell? Calm down, Verm. It's seeds we want. Seeds? How boring. Boring, yes, but they are viable and imperishable. Come on, a Heinz baked beans or soup, sealed in the can, that'll last the apocalypse. Oh, let's go. Oh, wrong button. The Yellow Death. Here we are. Classic tomato soup. Verm, wait. What? Dear God. I've seen this before, those sinister contraptions. One wrong step and BAM! The bar comes down and snaps your neck in two. Dad called them Thunder Snares! Thunder Snares! That is fantastic. That is like my favourite name. Are you serious? They look so harmless. They look so like there's a bit of cheese on it and he's slowly just like moving towards it like the Hobbit. Like Frodo from Lord of the Rings. They look so harmless and the cheese looks so close. It's like, come on, dude. Can I bump one? No, I'm good. Green Gnome Corn. Green Giant. That's literally the brand I kept thinking of. Who made those thunder snare things? Gods? Indeed. And they were probably left out as a warning. A warning for us? We are trespassing on holy ground after all. Are you scared? Yeah! Me too. But we have each other's packs. That's what family's for, right? Oh, you're so dead. Why are you just so dead? Just narratively, this is like so many red flags for me. I'm thinking I'll smell the seeds, then lead the way. Oh, what's that? Enchilada set! Oh god, I think that is literally like Sainsbury's brand oil. But then again, that label's probably less like the same you'd expect everywhere, really. Pistachio nuts, sunflower seeds. This is what we want. There's enough seeds to fill a packet fill the village for a month. Help me drag it down. It's huge. How are we going to pack the thunder snares? We'll solve that problem when we get there. For now, just help me drag it towards the underriver. You pull, you go on the other side and push. You got it. No. Are you ready? Let's do it. Alright, when I give you the signal, give the packet a big shove to the left. Oh god, there's gonna be like a cat waiting around the corner. You and your nose. Try to focus, Verm. On my mark. It's gonna be standing right around the corner. What the? It smells sweet. Not good sweet, though. It's getting a whiff, too. It's sickly. What do? We stick to the mission, and are they, like, fumigating? Like, what? What? Are they just gassing us? What the? Lance, I feel dizzy. Oh dear, can you keep going? I think so, but the smell is really strong. I think it's coming from... Oh god. Oh my god, this... Oh. It's going to be an exterminator, and from a rat's perspective, especially if it's like an intelligent... That's terrifying! That is literally a god of death. Behind the bag. Now! Yes! The yellow god! Behold! Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes. Oh, this aesthetic. Did it see us? We need to get out of here now. What about the seeds? Forget the seeds, run! Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Flip him off and run. Ooh. Ah! Chop off the tail. Chop off the tail. There's no choice. Lance, it hurts. Hold on. Don't move. All right. Stay calm. Chop off the tail. It's just your tail. Thank the fates. We can get you out of this. Right. Here is what we're going to do. I'm going to lift the bar and you're going to squeeze out. Squeeze out? I know you can do it. When I give the signal, just push as hard as you can. On my mark. Oh man, just chop the tail. Just chop the tail, man. Literally, a god is coming to kill us. Yes! Let's try again. All your might now. Come on! Come on! Dude, it's right there! Just chop my tail! Just chop off my tail! We're running out of time. I'll stall the god. I'll stall the god. You find a way to get yourself free. Lance, no! Lance! Don't go, I'm scared. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll stall a god. I don't. Over here, you monster! This is literally like I'm trying to think of like other examples, like Elder God, Thanos. You took everything from me. The human doesn't even know who you are. It doesn't even think you're alive. Ah! Hey, you over here! Look at me! Like, does it even register I'm using tools? I said, look at me! Come on! Come on! Come on! Do it! Come on! Attack the yellow god. I got its attention. Jude! Jude! Oh, God. Oh, God! It's attack! What kind of exterminator does this? What? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who do you hire that just crushes rats with his bare hand? What? This is Attack on Titan. Oh, God. Oh, Shizval was right. Shizval was right. Oh, God, it's Attack on Titan. Lance. Lance needs my help. Oh, he is beyond help, my guy. Do what you have to do. Oh, God. You know what you have to do, kid. Oh, God. It's making me take turn. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's true. Yeah, it's the cheap one. We hired the cheap exterminator, like the real psycho one. Like he's doing it partly for free. He likes his work, you know. Oh God, it's making me just hack through my tail. Oh, it's not even a clean cut. Oh God. Fly, you fool. God, like imagine this. This unfeeling titan has taken everything from you, and it doesn't seem to really care or respond to you? God, that's terrifying. I love it. It doesn't even respond to you that it's suffering. It's just, oh. Oh, God, I shouldn't love it, but I do. Oh. That's a good damn intro. That's a good intro. Hi, honey, I'm home. Just murdered a rat today. Ooh. Oh, okay, he looks dope. He learned Ray. Yes, he is Berserk. Yes, he's literally turned into Berserk. The cans of Mouse Run are a nice touch. I didn't even notice that. What the hell? That's dope. I'm a sucker for that, like scenes that do little subtle things. Also, oh my god, look at this design. Look at him. No tail, has the god weapon. He's learnt rage. It's literally berserk. Yeah, it's literally berserk. Like, now I track down humans, looking for my quarry. Revenge for my dead brother. Dear God. Titan! Oh God. Okay, so the cats are intelligent. That is a dangerous thing to know. They actually are intelligent as well. You should not have come here, mouse. I'm passing through to Cranbale. Cranbale? Bale? That's like as in Braille? Cranbale? I may be. I will make and let me be. I will make no trouble. Oh, you've found trouble, friend. I am the predator and you are the prey. You run and I chase. That is the way of nature. Just getting like loony to like, you know, Tom and Jerry vibes. Who said anything about running? Ah! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Yes, this is so good. This is so good. The draw, the freaking anime worthy line, and then the flicking of the blade. Are you kidding me? I am in. I am so in. What's this? Nani? Nani this? Oh no, that'd be narikori? Narikori? A mouse wielding a god weapon? Now I've seen it all. Very well, show me your strength. Amuse me. Do I have that rage? Rage! Oh, it's even in the font style! 100% that is the font style of Berserk. You're no predator, you're nothing but an oversized fuzzball. Bold words for a morning snack. Attack! Ah! Impressive, but it takes more than that to hurt a tiger. Meanwhile... Also, if he actually wins, that is actually really creepy coming home to find your cat stabbed to death. Like, again... Whoa, is that a mouse? A mouse knight fighting tiger? Okay, I'm kind of happy. Okay, as much as it would have been metal as hell if he did win. The sword is heavy. It's heavy as anything. It's literally berserk. I can't even find this. Yeah. Oh yeah, because if you report that, like, it's just gonna make you look like a psycho. I came home, I've had a Swiss Army knife buried in my cat. Everyone's just gonna think you're crazy. Everyone's just gonna think you're crazy or a madman or like a psycho. Like, oh, I love this. I mean, I suspected I would, but I deliberately have consumed nothing but seeing some like odd bits of art. I'm so happy. Oh, Grand, you're not dead. Steady on your feet now. Are you hurt? Don't touch that. I'm fine. Whoa, he's the real deal. What? A dumbass. I wish. I wish. Pardon. I saw you going paw to paw against Tiger, blow for blow. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was amazing. Well, until he sent you flying, that is. I had to drag you here before he gobbled you up. It was a close call. You dragged me here. Where is here exactly? Oh, right. Hold on. Cranbale. Their burrows are deep, their convictions deeper. Oh. Fucking dwarf moles. This is Cranbale, the sanctuary of knowledge. It is. Welcome, welcome. I'm Sobhan, daughter of Lady Gilda. She is head of the village. Oh, you should come meet her. Mammy doesn't really like visitors, but you're something special. Fine, fine. I have a question for her anyways. Lead the way. I want to know. I want to know how to make a human's gun. Oh my god! Like, imagine. Okay, just aesthetically speaking, here, age this back so you're like more time appropriate to like my outfit. Imagine a mouse in a siege, and it brings in a flintlock pistol on wheels, like a cannon, and it's like a giant cannon to them. Like, come on, isn't that the most charming, coolest thing? Like, bring forth the gate breaker, and it's literally just like a flintlock pistol. They're like mounted on some wheels, and they push it along, and it takes like 3 mice to load it with a massive ramrod. Oh god! So this is me, like at the core. I get really enthusiastic about very little things, and I've got a deep love for this genre. Hello, mole. Tell me your truth. Told Tiger's a right piece of work. Can't do anything when he's on the prowl. Welcome. Ah, an outsider. Welcome to Tilia's. Take a gander at what you have in stock. Oh, gander. Ooh. Boots. Sturdy mushroom leather boot. Mushroom leather. Again, love it. Pickaxes. You have no need for them. Hefty cauldron. You have no need for this. Rolls of linen and fabric. Are these mole or god made? So what'll it be? Armor. I need armor strong enough to withstand blows from titans and gods. I see, a full set of plate mail it is then. Sure, but I'll still have a chain mail. Fella. This is... Look around yourself. This shop sells bits and bobs for humble people of Crambale. Cookingware, mining equipment, linens and such. This isn't the royally... This isn't the royal armory, you Egypt! Oh, this is very English. You Egypt. Well, do you have anything I can use? I can do you a pair of high-quality mole-made boots. Good for hiking and mining. And only 5 seeds. There's a fair price now, isn't it? Do you have 5 seeds for boots? Yeah. Good, I'll take them. Grand. Try to stay out of mischief. The village has enough adventures. Boots, 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 boots. I still got the peanut from when my brother died. I'll never get over it. Oh, I guess the armor doesn't change, but that's fine, because you want to have the cool look and stuff. My treasure's yours for the taking. We have to find it first. God, I'm so in. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh. You look a sturdy lad. You're a warrior, aren't you not? I am. I'm berserk. I knew it, you have those eyes. I was a fighter in my youth too, I'll have you know. A member of the Murida's Thimble Guard. Oh, damn it. Why is it so damn charming? Why is it so damn charming? I'm sure you were. Ha! Don't give me lip, lad. I may be past my prime, but I've had enough fights that you've had dinners. I've got years of battle-tested wisdom to offer. Do tell. Go on then. What's the key? Weaknesses. Everyone has a weakness. If you use the right type of attack, you can exploit it. The right type of attack? Ah, you really are young. Let's see. How can I put this? There are 4 kinds. You got your slashing attacks. That's swords and such. Then you got your bashing attacks. Hammers and blunt instruments. Spears and pikes give your piercing attacks. And the 4th kind is... It's, special attacks, like fire or water or whatever. You're making this up as you go, aren't you? Oh, shut up, shut your beak. This system is famous. Everyone has a weakness. Find it and exploit it. What about cats? What the wings of Philidid? Philidide? I need to learn how to say that properly. You're talking about tiger. Wish I knew. I've seen Mo Warrior slash, bash, and stab the kitty, but the fur is too damned thick. Now, if someone wanted to take care of the monster down, they'd have to have something truly special. It's a mouse sword. The blade is dull, but the fleur de queque points at the pommel shines bright. Sink? No. Oh, what was that? The blade is dull, but the fleur de sink points at the pommel shines bright. Ooh. You see a book titled Miss Molly's Book of Many Maladies. Read it. When coated, a run and bleed. Small cuts will heal on their own, but large cuts may cause severe loss of blood over time. Cure. Treat heavy bleeding with bandages as soon as possible. Stunned. A rodent. Oh, it's literally like telling me how to cure my states. Ooh. The rodent who has been afflicted by the toxic venom of some foul creature may find themselves unable to move at all. Cure. Stunning tends to cure itself over time once the venom has left the body. Berserk. Oh, a rodent who is particularly enraged will enter a violent frenzy state. A berserked individual will eventually calm down. Sessions with the therapist may elevate future outbursts. Yeah, I ain't going to a therapist. I think yeah. A rodent who drinks alcohol may become tipsy. I mean, that's often why we do it. But a tipsy rodent will become more unreliable. If needs must, drink an espresso. Okay, I wonder if that actually will come into play later. Smells like worm and nettle stew. Hearty mole cuisine. Oh wait, she's there. So I want to explore up here. Mole Saint. It's a tin statue of the mole dressed in humble robes. The plaque reads, "A rodent's life is short. A written story is eternal." Lawmaster Tobin, founder of Cranberry Library. Cranberry Ale. Lawmaster Tobin studies quietly. Save your game. Yes. I'm butchering these names, I'm sure, but always the weird one with fantasy settings. I can't play. My mum says it's not safe at. You've had a roll of bandages. I'm stealing stuff. Alright. The Crown is happy to take our seeds for taxes, but where's their support when we need it, eh? Anarchists! Anarchists in the molehill. No. Hello. Dear Ruth, I hope all is well at the Nook. I plan to visit for the young king's coronation, but alas, Cranbale needs its librarian. Can I help you with something? The Yellow God. Because I've heard of such a thing. But in any case, we don't specialize in god studies here. Our collection is mostly historical and religious texts. Books on the old way, documents of the legacy of the Shrew Empire, that sort of thing. That's not good to me. Damn. So what's about? Things about Kremlin. Is it actually why I came here? We do depend on our literacy here. But you come at a bad time. The library is but a shadow of what it once was. First, our best scholar migrated to Murida for better opportunities. Then the accursed Felid arrived and gobbled up half the village. All I can do now is manage the knowledge that remains. That's a shame. Title: The Rights of the Masters. Alright, read it. As personal bodyguards to lords, ladies, and kings and queens, blade masters are required to be loyal, chivalrous, and of course, exceptional in combat. In contrast, the Lord Master serves their lineage by offering wisdom gained from 2 whole seasons of study at the licensed university. Large cities often employ a variety of masters to serve as advisors. Plague masters oversee the health of the colony. Plague masters, what a name! Seed masters manage the city's treasury. Blade masters, build masters specialize in urban planning. Of course, all this is fine. Counsel is irrelevant for a liege refuses to listen, as is often the case. The old way. Okay, this one was interesting. Follow the path of the old way. Thou abide by 3 laws. Thou shalt not harm a god. Thou shalt avoid the god's gaze. Thou shalt not toy with the god's tools. Oh yeah, we're going full on like Titans. I mean, it makes sense. These like untouchable beings that have like pets that like can kill you. Like they keep cats as pets, dear God. Obey these laws, and rodents and God may live peacefully, side by side as they have done for thousands of years. Disobey these laws, and the gods will punish thee with fire and suffering. Ugh. The Pact of 5. Following the massacre of the Eastern Maya, Emperor Marcus wrote the Pact of 5. This legal document granted Rotarian citizenship to 5 key species: rats, moles, mice, shrews, and squirrels. Carnivores were explicitly excluded. Oh, there we go. We're getting into the racial politics. Another interesting thing with these I've always found. Like anything that eats meat is usually frowned upon. That can lead to some really cool sort of social groups and like, damn it! Why do I love this so much? Even now, long after the fall of the Shrew Empire and the rise of the Rat Monarchy, the pact is held as a sacrosanct and forming the basis of modern Rotarian law. Rotarian? Fables, isn't it? A young viper found himself stranded on the bank of a great river. After slithering for a while, he encountered a raven. I would be most graceful, said the viper, if you would fly me across the river. The raven squinted at the fanged ruin before him. You're not going to bite me, are you? I wouldn't dream of such a thing, the viper replied. Her forked tongue flicked back and forth. Against his better judgment, the raven agreed. He picked up the viper in his talons, spread his wing, and flew skyward. Soon enough, the two landed on the other side of the river, safe and unharmed. The viper bowed its thanks. Hold up, said the raven. Why didn't you bite me? You had every opportunity. Isn't biting in your nature? The viper smiled. In all things of nature, there is something marvelous. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Ah. I was expecting some like lesson of like, if I'd bitten you, we both would have drowned. Come between your fingers. In illuminated mole script. They are beautiful. You can understand the writing. Ah. Wholesome mouse recipes. Here we go. Sweet seed biscuit. Serve 4. Or just one really hungry mouse. 1 cup of acorn flour. 1 paw of mashed banana. 1 ground seed. A sprinkle of cinnamon. Mix ingredients, spread over a baking tray, cook over candle flame for 3 minutes until firm. Eat warm or cool. I bet you can make that. It'd just be normal. It would just be normal flour, right? I bet you could make that. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I might try and make the biscuits and post it on the Twitter or something. Nyom. Oh wait, I'll probably save so I can like say I've done everything. I did find bandages and stuff. Nyom. Let's go. This is the council room. Ready to go in? This is the council room. Are you ready to go in? Oh. I'm special. Oh, the unripe conquerors, the maze bitchin'. Oh, yeah, that's some visual design. Should you be studying? Who is this outsider? Oh, yes, introductions. That's Lord Master Murin on the left. Blade Master Nemain, the Hedgehog Knight, on the right. And Lady Gilda of the Cranbale in the middle. Mammy, this is... I didn't get your name. Verm. Right, Sir Verm. Sir? I'm not a knight. Really? Huh. Anyway, I saw this guy fighting Tiger. He was swinging around a god weapon like nobody's business. That stupid cat had no idea what he was dealing with. I think this guy might actually be able to... Calm yourself, young lady. Sorry, Mammy. Mouse, you have fought the Philid with a god weapon. What can I say? I guess I apologize. That feels a bit too braggy, and he's like the berserk dude, so I imagine he's just more of a like aloof lone wolf, you know? Broken your customs. No offense was intended. Your intentions are moot. To fight a god's pet with a god's weapon. This is sacrilege of the worst kind. In accordance with the laws of the old ways, a punishment is order, my lady. Want me to put him in the stockade? Try it, Pinecone, see what happens. He's got a point. He do have a point. He has a solid point. Everyone quiet. This Mouse is a visitor. He is not bound by our local customs. It won't punish you, Mal, but it won't help you either. Do whatever you came to do and take your leave. Fine, I didn't plan on sticking around anyway. But before I go, I need some information. I'm looking for the one known as the Yellow God. What a name! The Yellow God. I'm afraid we don't know any gods of first-name bases around here. Except for Cormac, I suppose. Have you heard of this yellow god, Lawmaster Mervyn? I'm afraid not, my lady. Perhaps this mouse should head to Murida. 1,000,000 mice and rats live there. Noble merchants, academics. I'm sure one of them can be of assistance. That was going to be my next destination anyway. Flicks hair out of eyes. Very well. Take your leave, mouse. Silver, wait up. May I have a word? Mingling with the blaspheming vagabond is the most unbecoming of an young lady. Stop calling me young lady. You know I hate it. Young lady, you are nobility. Know your place and return to your studies. Studies? Man, the is killing us off one by one. You're not doing anything to stop it. Not another word. What would your father say if he saw you mingling with a vagabond? Well, Dad's not here, is he? Oh! Oh, the middle finger, and walk out on the middle finger. That rock-headed child. She thinks herself a warrior. Her father's daughter, all right. Hold your tongue, Blade Master. Yes, my lady. Sorry, my lady. Let me guess. Your mum told you to stop hanging around with strangers. Wait, are you crying? Yeah, I like this. He's all edgy until actually someone shows some emotion. He's like, oh god, are you okay? It's nothing to be ashamed about. It's all damn stuck up. Ever since Da died, she's been obsessed with following the old ways to the letter. No god tools, no god interference at all. What good's that doing us? How does cowering the burrow help anyone when Tiger's on the prowl? I get it. Damn it, I could be like, whatever, but no. Most ones would rather hide away and face real issues head on. But you seem like a smart kid. I'm sure you'll make it through. Wait, wherever you go, can I show something? It'll only take a minute. 1 minute? Yes, just something in the library. Alright. Nyong. I'll never not stop. I need to keep doing that, I'm sorry. Hearing yourself? I am Auntie Inogen, of course. Should you be studying? I should be, but I'm going to show the visitor the illuminated manuscripts in the back. Stay out of trouble, young lady. Your mother worries about you. I know. Illuminated manuscripts. Just follow me. No, old books? Never mind the books, I got something better. But you can't tell anyone about this, alright? Especially not Mammy. Sure, whatever. I'm serious, promise me. Alright, I promise. Aw, yeah. A tunnel. I dug it myself, come on. Oh, yeah. Look at this hoard. Look at this hoard, yeah. Yeah. Yep, god tools. I've been secretly collecting them, studying them for a whole season now. Yep, she's amazing. You see this? It's a god's timekeeper. I can't read the runes yet, but I'm getting there. This machine's a fancy god toy, I think. I watched a young man play with it for hours. I turn it on, but the screen's all bajanks, so I reckon it's missing a part. Oh, she's not got a cartridge in. That's adorable. This is all fascinating, truly. But you brought me down here to show me your trinket collection. Wait, you really like this next one. Do you know what this is? I've seen this around. I know they're a common god tool. Even better, a god weapon like yours. I've got it working, even spruced it up to pack a proper punch. But it's in need of a field test. I thought I could use it on Tiger. Give him what for. Maybe save the village. But I don't think I can. Not because I'm scared. I mean, I am scared, of course, but I get it. You do? You want to take the fillet down. God, I need to learn how to do that properly. Do you know attacking Tiger yourself would be suicide? The other moles in this village just sit on their tails and rant about the old ways. So you want me to lend my sword? Right, pretty much. Could you? Sorry to disappoint, I don't do sellsword work. Sellsword work? I couldn't pay you if I wanted to, the village is flat out broke. I was hoping you would do it, you know, because you're a chivalrous knight. Like I said, I'm not a knight. I didn't come here doing charity work. So go rally the thimble god or something, I'm out. Ah! I'm not running away. Savem, are you okay? PTSD! Right, pitiful, you know that? He's literally berserk. You love it. I know I keep comparing it to that, and it's not fair, but it's just the archetype, alright? It's just the easiest way to mention the archetype. Really? Yeah. We'll go kill that cat. You can read the glory of restore your village honor or whatever. Just make sure to follow my orders. Yes, sir, to the letter. I'll go wait by the lift. Thank you so much, Saverne. Let's join the party. Well, if it all goes wrong, she'll make for a good distraction. So okay. Looks complicated, but none of these buttons do anything. God, imagine. They're strange. I can't read the god writing. Even the coins are decent, like, because like a 50p coin would be like an amazing shield. Oh. Quick save. Nyom. And just your reminder that now someone might find a dead cat with knife wounds and, like, you know, lighter burns on it now. That's clearly a fucking lighter. So that's it. So even more psycho if someone finds that. No, tell me your secrets, Gnome. What is this thing? It's creepy looking, even by the statue standards. It's Cormac, the village watchful protector. Oh, this is the god. This is the god. I love it. Not doing a good job, is he? Nope, I guess he's not. Cormac, the watchful stares blankly at you. Do you save? He counts as a god. Yay! He even counts as a save point. Oh my god, that's amazing. I am so on board with this. Yeah, because he counts as a god, right? You can save at god statues, and that's Cormac, the watchful protector. Rattles food bowl to summon cat. The warrior mouse has returned. And with a mole this time. Don't tell me this little kitty is scared of being outnumbered. Scared? All I see before me are an entree and a main course. Go ahead, mouse and mole. Use your god weapons. They won't save you. God, I wish I could do a Dio voice for this cat. Hold your nerve, mole. Oh, the deploy. I'm done holding my nerve. I'm going to unleash fire and fury. Oh, yeah, girl. You go for it. Well, time to rage. I mean, I feel it's like you have to. Light 'em up! I'm on it. Wind fire. Super. Attack! Well, she can get 2 of them out of this before she's gonna have to go back to bashing. Alright. She hasn't got a lot of health, so let's go for a defend on her. Bleeding! Oh, damn it, I meant to hit item. That's gonna be an issue later on. Me fucking that up. Yeah, it's a bit early for that. Oh, I didn't equip the bandage. I need to actually equip it in a hand. So everyone's only allowed like 2 items. Okay. Well, rage. I should have equipped some items. Ooh, damn. Mole's dead. Mole's dead. Mole down. Mole down. Mole down. Guess it's just you and me now, kitty. Let's go. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, we won. Pity the mole died. Learn to cleave. We did it. We actually did it. But we didn't land a killing. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna actually kill. It feels like. I wonder if they have been a bit sensitive with like who dies in the narrative. It doesn't matter. That kid won't be bothering the village anytime soon. Come on, let's tell mother the good news. Oh, she's gonna like outcast you or arrest us for like attacking a god, or the gods are gonna kill us for like hurting his cat. Like, it's never gonna end well. Never gonna end well. It never does. Ah, there we go. That. Cool, now we gotta start branching out. I'm definitely tempted to go all attack with him. Just go full on, like, narrative. Like, I'm all about the damage. Who else we got? Ooh, defending recovers mana. That's kind of a big deal, I think, actually, for her. Alright, cool. See if the hedgehog's gonna be mad at me. Zoom. Alright, time to hear your parent be disappointed that we took down a titan. I think I made myself clear. Now guess what? So when I fought off Tiger, we actually did it. You slayed the cat? Well, we didn't quite slay it, but we certainly sent him running. Mangy Monster will be licking his wounds for seasons. My word. I knew you were no dainty lady, but this is something else. Don't you have anything to say? I do. You disappoint me. I disappoint you. I freed us from Tiger's tyranny. You short-eyed fool of a daughter, what will happen to the gods? You see us as a threat. Blades and poison, fire and water, they will rain ruin on hell on us, and that will be the end of Crambale. Mammy, get out. Fine. Come on, Verm, I'll see you to the entrance. No, leave. Leave? I want, if you want to be a warrior like your father so much, you want to be a warrior so much like your father, you want to tinker with god tools and fight titans, well fine, you've got your wish. I'm exiling you from Crambale village. Mammy. Go on, leave. Don't come back. Burns down village with lighter. You caused enough damage here, I think. Whatever. You know, I came here because I heard Crambale was the gathering place of the smartest minds in Rodentia. Rodentai? I still can't decide how to pronounce that. But all I found was a bunch of stubborn idiots. Do you want to follow the old ways? Or do you want to survive? The old way is survival. The old ways is dead. Gets that? Why can't you? Get out! Aw, yeah. Was I too harsh, Lord Master? A harshness is sometimes needed, my lady. But perhaps if I were to ease my lady's worries, I could send a butterfly. A butterfly? To the king, a formal request to overwatch the girl should she enter Merida. Merida. Very well. Nyom. Nyom. Any new dialogue? Any new dialogue? Good on you, lad. Good on you, lad. Anyone else want to hear about how I kicked the giant titan's butt? Okay, that's wow. Maybe it's safe to play out now. There we go. Nice little changes. Young king, give him a middle. Heading to Meridia. If you see the young king, give him the middle finger from me, would you? Call him a wanker. You'll know it's from me. What a dude. Oh, what? There was new dialogue there, something said. God, is it here? A collection of historical text list. Oh no, it is. It is. I'm just dumb. Did you take the Nokia? No, sad. Sup, kid? Oh, there you are. What am I supposed to do now? Anything you want? Can I come with you? Anything but that. I've got a job to do. They say that 2 people shorten the road. Don't follow me. I said don't follow me. You're a liability. Was I leaving against Tiger? Yes. Yeah, you died. Oh. But you're going to road, right? I can't help you get there. I don't need a chaperone. So, I know I'm not the greatest of fighters. I don't know that what this yellow king is I don't know what this yellow god is you're after. But I want to learn. I want to help. What do you say? Whatever. I feel like you would probably follow me if I said no. Yeah, gotta be edgy. Remember? We gotta be the edgy loner. After that, who knows? Thank you, Saverm. I won't let you down. And it's not Saverm. I'm just a cool guy with the big sword. Oh my god. What? There's like a chest up there and stuff. Where am I? Dullborough Road. To climb. It's garbage though. This could make it for a good spot to climb a wall. Can I climb? Would you let me climb? Or can I not climb? Is that my my curse? What's this? Just garbage. Huh? Is someone out there? No. No. Ah, my bad. Someone's stuck in there. We have to help them. It's started by every idiot in distress. Oi! Oi! You headed to Murder? I could fly you there. Fly? Of course, that's a carrier basket over there. This person must be a majestic carrier raven. Sit tight, bird. Cool beans. I'm not going anywhere. Cool beans. Hang tight. I'm after treasure. Dope. God. Food and currency does not feel like a great mix. Majestic. I can guarantee I'll be a pigeon. Will I be able to live? Guess don't know if until I try. You discover that I'm not a liability. There must be some way I can help. This cat looks a little bit like Tiger. Busy up there. I could look around down here. Okay. Listen to the little foot pets. Pat, 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 pat. Little tinny. Cat food. Oh god, these at the side of roads. Yeah, that was... Ooh. I knew it. There's some kind of grand things in here. Pointy sticks, a rubber cube. Name can stab this damn lid open. Saverm, I found something. Junk? Oh, just old junk? Give me a second. Yay! My god. You built a seesaw. A lever. It's basic mechanics. We build up as hard as we can on this end, and it'll go flying. Will it really? Trust me. Are you ready? Are you ready, bird? Ready for what now? They're ready. On 3. 1, 2, whang. Dead. Oh, you called it. Absolutely called it. Oh my days. Who is Dizzy? Who is this? I almost died in there. I know how you two busted me out, but mad respect. How do you get stuck in there in the first place? So. Like. You know that thing when you smell a bit of food and you follow it, and the next thing you know, you're stuck in a box surrounded by garbage? Yeah. Yeah, Meister Pigeon, I get you, bro. I get you. And yeah, the name's Dizzy, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dizzy. I'm Lady Siobhan, and this is Severn. Again, I'm not a knight. He says 2 were headed to murder the rodent capital, right? That journey's a breeze. Just a short bit flight southwest of here. I can take you there right away. Are you sure? That's so kind of you. Hey, it's the least I can do for getting me out of that thing. Hop in the basket when you're ready. We're just gonna jam out to his music for a little bit. And congratulations! You were 100% right. The majestic carrier raven. I guess raven is just slang. Now I still have like the dude's treasure map. Like that still bothers me. Like, my treasure is for the taking, but you have to find it first. That's not a great map. Like, yeah, it is Britain. Yeah, it's not like we're known for majestic eagles or anything. And I always just assume like eagles, ravens, and like I just assume in these settings birds are always of the old ways. You know what I mean? Like I always picture like magpies and ravens being like shamans with little bone necklaces and stuff. It just really fits in my eyes. We're off to the wrong corner. Hold on tight, because I ain't stopping if you fall. Dizzy, what the hell, man? Let's go. Oh my god. Look at this map. And I'm controlling this, by the way. Whee. Gonna stop by the chip shop and get some food. Oh god, and there's the bloody... Yeah, there's the Thames River. Oh my god. I know a little bit about London. It's like any country. You'd learn about your capital a little bit. So follow the Thames. Poop on Parliament on the way past. That is literally all I could hope for. I just play these sort of things because there's so many cool little things out there I want to share with people. And that's literally like the big point of what I do. It's like, there's so many cool things out there. And of course you're not going to see them all. Like, game media is so saturated. Like, you can't possibly know every release. There's probably stuff I'm missing constantly as well. Man, she cannot jump. Yeah, pretty smooth. What do you think? So she's gone. Yep, moles ain't built for flying. Anyway, thought was through a gutter over there. I'll take you to the pipe that goes down, way down to the under river level. So lies below. What kind of fancy god building is this place anyway? Oh, it's literally across from like Parliament. Beats me, Mouse Gang. Use pigeons, just call it the Belfry. The Belfry? Belfry, yeah. The gods call it the Western Palace. It's just some old building they use for bureaucratic work. I think it's below Parliament, in the sewers. You know, it's presidential crap rather than normal crap. Yeah, so it's presidential. It's if you oh god, do you remember? It's a Disney film. Not a lot of people remember. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. That one straight up had Parliament in Parliament. The Queen Mouse lived in the palace. It was like, and I think what worried me about that one in particular is the fact that they mention how like Watson has just come back from like like the wars in Afghanistan. It's like there were rat wars in Afghanistan. Like, I get the English Empire having kind of a beef out there, but what were the mice fighting? That raised so many questions. Who was the beef? Are they fighting Afghan mice? Are they fighting a different animal? Well, it was explicitly said he was in a war. What was the war? It's never mentioned in like the entire show, the movie rather. Like, oh, was any godly business because it lies beneath the floorboards? Oh, there you go. The Rotten City and the Goddess City, two societies that are so close but never overlap. Just read a plot synopsis. That sounds completely insane. It's yeah. Basil the Great Mouse Detective was easily my favorite Disney movie of all time, and may have led to my love of tropes like this. To be honest, I suppose I am. Thank you for the trip, Mr. Dizzy. No probs. You two got me out of a real pickle. So feel free to stop by if you need to go somewhere else. Bye. Oh, look at the perspective work as well. Oh, I can go into the perspective. Hey. Oh my god, a game wouldn't even let you do that. Like, come on, that's such a needless and nice feature. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this fancy work they did down here. The Underriver. This must be Bloody Bridge. It connects the city's east gate. And the rapid water below is the moat of Merida. The current of the moat is so intense, anyone who falls in is swept straight out to sea. You sure know all about a random bridge. It's a famous bridge, Sir Verm. Wars have been decided on this very choke point. Fascinating. I think I see the gate ahead. Shoves me in. Just pushes me in. The copper doors of Merida's East Gate. The famous city beneath the city is just beyond here. Yeah, the famous city beneath the city is just beyond here. What the hell you want? Stay at your business. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's in this kingdom you kind of get it because it's like it's meant to be different kingdoms and it mentions the fall and rise of the Shrew Empire. And it's like there's cool stuff here. Our business is our own, nosy. So Verm, be nice. The verification of all migrants and visitors is standard in British procedure. I apologize for my companion. He's a little cranky from a long journey. I am not cranky. I'm dark and brooding and cool. Stay your business. Right, our business we are vagabonds. God, what would I say? Vagabonds. We're passing through. Mean no trouble. Pah. At least you're honest. On the king orders, Merida's border is closed. There's no admittance, especially from vagabonds like yourself. Good day. I bid you good day, sir. And you may make an exception. He's gone. Psst. Hello, Bruce. You two over here. No. In a second, Bruce. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, boo. Oh, Jesus. He's got bagpipes. Oh, damn, he's Scottish. The wee butt kicker, Danny let you pass it. Oh, God. He's aggressively Scottish. That's right. Nay matters. There's another route. See this door? It's a service tunnel that goes to murder. But 'tis a labyrinth. And I know the way. So be our guide, that's great. What's your price, Harlequin? Price? I'm no fool. You want siege, right? Nay, I didn't want your siege, just your skills. Our skills? Your warriors, aye. Sometimes there are a few bugs on the path. I reckon you could bash them silly. The music's aggressively Scottish. I mean, you might as well have just opened it with "fuck the British." If it's just a few wee bugs, why don't you fight them yourself? I'm a bard, not a fighter. Lousy pacifist. Dude. I think it's a quite fair offer, Mr. Squirrel. What do you say, Sir Verm? The catch? What's the catch? Nay catch, lad. Just makes sense to stick in groups when braving a labyrinth. Something smells fishy. Don't be a cynic, Sir Verm. Does this kindly stranger look suspicious to you? Extremely. Look at this. Look at this clown. You don't think I suspect him? Stop being silly. No one cared who he was until he put on the mask. We would be happy for you to join us, Mr. Squirrel. Magic. Name's Bruce, by the way. Verm. And I'm Lady Sihoba. No, wait. Sihan, nice to meet you, Bruce. No, God, the accent's infectious. It's infectious. Pleasure to meet you both. Let's not waste any more time. Bruce has joined the party. Warning, the service tunnel is for authorized personnel only. God, the tempting. Maybe I need to... Hey, lad, the service tunnel's the other way. Oh, yeah, right. Ah. Oh, yeah, that was tempting at one point. I do I just put on a really strong Scottish accent. Because like most British people I've got. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't ever think of using the service tunnel, because one of our engineers was eaten by a... Oh, they're gone. Welp. Welp. Welp, says the mouse. Not my fleas, not my circus. A copper statue of the shrew holding a scroll. The plaque reads, "Beauty can be found in all things. Buildmaster, Vicious, first architect, which implies Roman mice. No, Roman sorry, it was shrew, wasn't it? It's like Roman period. These mice went through a Roman period. God, that was one of the original ideas, actually was to go all Scottish. Just like, just be a stoat. Be a Scottish stoat. Don't know if I could do it consistently, but it is a fun accent to do. Oh, they nary bother, do you ken? The labyrinth. The labyrinth. What denizens lurk within? Yeah, Roman Mice Republic. Where's Mouse Caesar? We've got a problem. Our route's gone via this tunnel, but it's all clogged up with fat and gunk and God knows what. Oh, so we eat. Oh, what? We dig, so we dig. You're welcome till you get your hands dirty, lad, but I ain't touching that foul glob. I got a better idea. This is under red pipe, right? So there must be a way to control the water flow. If we can increase the pressure, the blockage will pop right out. Here, you're a smart one, aren't you? I reckon they just might work. Let's go find a tap or lever or something. Consumes. That's an option. Aye. The ocean floor was my domain. I dined on fish to keep me sane. What was that? What was that? Nothing. I must be hearing things. Yeah, coup d'etat. Yeah, was there a Mouse Caesar? Ete, brute, mouse. That's such a dumb joke, but I kind of love it. Okay, let's deal with... Wow, that actually worked. Nice job, both of ye. Nice job, both of ye. Let's pass on. Bug. A foul roach. Just a wee bug, you've got this. Oh, you've literally got nothing, gonna do nothing to help. Near bother, you got this. You fine, help me out. I like how the Scottish accent is becoming French. Is it? Oh, come on! I thought I was doing a decent job. I'm upset. Eventually, just becomes Chunibel. Attack! Let's get 2 rounds of this out. There we go. For a Scottish accent turning French. Damn it. Look like another blocked pipe, fellas. What a pain. No point, darling. Let's solve this. Ugh, yeah, oh, God, yeah, that really failed that time. No point, darling. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm stopping. Okay, I'm stopping now. Okay, it's over. It's ruined. It's ruined. It's ruined now. I'm self-got. Oh. The sea went dry and the fish ran few. I ventured far for something new. Did you hear that? It's the gargling of the pipes, lad. I think I hear it too. It's a voice, but not from any rodent I know. Another pipe unclogged of god filth. Here, mouse. I can't help but notice. You didn't have a tail. So what? Just curious where it went, Sol. The yellow god took it. The yellow god? Sir Vermin's looking for him. He's headed to Merida to find leads. Then I'm going to kill him. Wait, what? A mouse is going to kill a god? You're a mad one, lad. Eh. Bugs. Rage. Actually, yeah, let's go for rage. Out of my way. And she could open up with... Boom. Oh, damn, they went in hard on her. And then... Cleave. Oh! That is not the cleave I expected. I thought cleave would be hit 2 targets, not jump up and do a kill. Damn. And she can go in for a re-end fire. Boom! I'm gonna find a card and kill him. This is getting tedious. 'Tis the last one, I swear. Murder's right on the other side of this pipe. Do you kin? Going to Bucks for Seeds? Not quite. I'm meeting up with my bandmate. Then we're going to head to Sky Garden and play music for Squirrel Duke. Whoa, I always wanted to see the Sky Garden. Don't bother. I heard squirrels there are a violent bunch. Vern, that's so rude. Haha, nay, it's true. Sky ruled by Clan Grey. They have long eared their reputation as a bunch of nasty bomb-pots. Anyway, let's get on with it. There's a save point. I don't want to die. Oh, God. Alright, damn it. Let's just fight. Come on. Rage! Screw the guy in the middle. Oh, she got it really bad in that one. Let's try and get rid of a source of damage. There we go. Yeah. Ooh! They went hard for her. Alright then. We need to get her some armor and stuff. But she is the party wizard, so... You know, it happens. Let's take this so I can do a cleave, yeah. Shit. Why is that so cool? It's dumb. Look at that swaggy little bastard. Wah. Big wah from me, that. Pretty sure I already turned that. Oh, there we go. Ooh, the sound of building pressure. Oh, there we go. A copper statue of some kind of warrior. It's been damaged by the elements. Head is missing, the plaque is eroded beyond comprehension. The nameless warrior still stands. Save. Reminds me of that bloody doctor. Oh god, what was it from? It's from the Russian version of the Russian animated version of Treasure Island. Oh. Ah! You found an avarice spider. Oh god, it's a mimic. Rage. Get out of the box, you little twap! You little nerd! Get out of the box! No, it's throwing money at me. It's literally throwing money at me. I found avarice. Literally found avarice. It's not... Yeah, it's doing okay. That's not gonna save you, little bastard. Stop throwing money. Let's try a dual defend and get some mana back. Okay, we'll do double defend. Alright. Rage. Get out of the box! Get out of the box! Get out of the box! This is actual mad. Alright. Little bastard. I'm gonna try out DPS him. God damn, this guy's actually doing good damage. There we go. You add it to your trinkets. I do. Someone's gonna want this. What do you mean gross? We're animals. Surely we eat insects, right? Isn't that like our farm economy? I assume we farm insects. Like, surely. I'm dumb. I don't remember where everything is. What's that music? Just grooving out, man. I hear the sound of building water pressure. The game's Steam page does say no grinding. Okay. Did I miss something? Probably has to be done in a certain order, I'm guessing, and I'm just being stupid. There we go. Pursuing tastes of sweeter meats, I brave foul streams for gourmet treats. That sounded pretty close. Aye. I can't deny I heard that one. What did you get us into, clown? Oh god! What is that thing? What is this horror thing? Just a wee bug. You got this. That's not a bug, you flea-bitten fool. It looks like some steep-sea denizen I've read about. Did he come all this way for a meal? Now I here stand, thy lies forsaken. Commit thy name, for I am commit my name, for I am Kraken. My god. Baruch, we really could use your help with this. Aye, right you are. I'll play a tune to raise your spirits. That's not helping. I don't know, it's pretty dope. I think it is helping. I'll dice you into calamari. I don't even know what calamari is. Oh god, he's resistant to fire. That is... Ooh, oh cool. Interesting. Oh, dope. Dope, 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 dope. We got a bard. Nerve toxin. Nerve toxin. Just, I feel it's like a slight escalation, my guy. Oh my god, she can't really do much in this fight. Oh. Oh, it does not like bashing. I take it back. Defend. You actually attack, because you're now one of our main damage dealers. Let's see how good the healing is. That is more than a little bit of healing. Oh god, this... Why does it sound like a spanking noise? I really want to give him an extra turn, but if she takes another hit, she's gonna go down, so... I'm gonna have to Sweet Melody. Nerve tox. Smack! Oh, we can't do anything this turn. I also like how it's like we've not mentioned that he's, you know, flute's a pencil. He's hollowed out. Alright, we're going in for a cleave. Smack. Boom! Encore on him because he's about to lose his rage. Let's get an extra swipe in. What strength such tiny creatures bear! You force my fight to an empty lair. Flight, rather. Level up. Gained overclock. What did I tell you? Just a wee bug. One ocean monster doesn't count as a wee bug. Near bother, it had it in the bag. I don't appreciate being deceived. I got nought to hide. Oh yeah? Why do you wear a mask? Why did you put on the mask? Why are you two fighting? We're nearly at murder. Your mole friend is right. What you done is done. No point squabbling. I guess. Alright, to murder. Oh, I'm going to save just in case. Everyone knew who I was until I put on them. Like the far more logical. Everyone knew who I was until I put on the mask. Now I put it on to hide myself. Canard's Wharf. Man. So I put on the mask. Yeah, I'm not actually remotely Scottish. I'm actually from Burnley. Oh, what? Oh my god. That's the end. That's the end of the demo. Oh. That is tragic. I thought we'd get to the king and it'd end around there. Thanks for playing. Please look forward to Small Saga's full release soon. Ah, Small Saga. Oh, what a game! What potential this has! Oh, I'm besotted. I am very besotted with this. As I said, I'm definitely going to be chasing this up as it comes along. Other games in this sort of like aesthetic as well. There's a Ghost of a Tale, Tooth of a Tale. There's all these other things that I've got tucked away somewhere that could be good. I think to explore. I think one of my favourites is it's like a mouse stealth game, but you can actually just wear armor, and so everyone thinks you're just a very small rat. So you can just negate all stealth by having a disguise. It's literally just the I don't want a stealth button. Oh. Oh, it's shrink me down a bit. There we go. Yeah. Don't look about the fact I've got no feet. Don't. No. No. My secret. I have no legs. Oh my god, that was amazing. I think that might be easily one of my most anticipated games now for this year. I want merch, I want posters, I want screensavers. Oh, sucking that in. We need more cute indie. Yeah, that's true. And I know people are absolutely dying for a Mario RPG maker. I know Origami King was meant to be somewhat like that, but don't remember hearing amazing things about that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, just kind of washing in for that. It's rare I've actually had that kind of reaction where I'm just like, oh. Oh, I need to have a look now because it's like this is actually a bit earlier than expected. I might be able to squeeze in. Let's have a little look. Could I manage a thief level? I could try and do a robbery for the next 2 hours. Hmm. Try to think how I would handle this. Let's have a little look unexpectedly because it's like I could give an example of their previous game, Every Eternity, but that's a long one. That is a lot of reading. It's Let's have a little look. See. The old playlist. I mean, the music alone as well. I think I'm never sure who to ask for permission for that with games. I've always wanted to use their soundtracks for like backing and stuff because that is perfect for like my dumb aesthetic. You know, the slightest. The music in the background. Hmm. You know, we'll try it. Like, I try to go for 11. I try to go for 4 hours. So I'm just going to update the stream. So we're just going to go dark mod. The thief who bonked me. Small Saga. Thief. Have you been around for any of my thief streams? I'm not sure if you have, actually. I'll do. There we go. Successfully redone. Then we're just gonna go blank for a second.